Trade Flash. How do you use it on TOS, Thinkorswim? I want to show you that so you can have the inside information just like everybody else. So over here on the left side of my screen, you can see I've got this little widget called Trade Flash. Okay, the last thing that came out was just a few minutes ago, actually 1 minute ago. It says MOC. MOC is an acronym that stands for Market on Close. What did the MOC, Market on Close, tell us? Right up under it, SPY. It says roughly $4 billion to what? Buy. Market on Close. So we got $4 billion in cash sitting on the sidelines that have already have orders in the system to buy, to go long on SPY. So what do you think the price could do? Okay, it could go up, certainly. Now, on the other side, if there's over $4 billion to sell, okay, from a lot of institutions that are not, they're trying to kind of hide the orders. In other words, they've got it sitting there and they're waiting to hit send. Okay, that'd be hiding an order until you see a bid come up. We don't know that, but theoretically, the market should close a little bit higher from where it is right now. Now, I've marked an arrow. I'm sure you can see it right here, about 743, maybe pretty close to 744 is when this news came out. It came out right before I clicked play on this video. And we've got 3 minutes, 47 seconds left to go in the day. And the S&P 500 is trying to find its legs. But the big thing about the Trade Flash is that it gives you an insight. I'm going to scroll backwards. I'm going to scroll down. And this, just look at this over here. ASTS is telling you it's up 6%. Let's see. We scroll on down. SpaceX popped around 2 o'clock, a little after 2 o'clock. It popped up and it says it paired its losses 1.2%. So let's go to SpaceX and let's look at this real quick. So SpaceX, now check this out. This is when this news came out. Look at this big pop. It's trading here at 126.54, jumps all the way up to 130. Why? Okay, I'll tell you why. Because of this piece of news right here. SpaceX is in talks with the Pentagon over AI data center capacity. So that positive news, whether it's substantiated or not, popped the stock. But obviously, a lot of people felt like, you know what? I don't think this is the case. Either that or tons of people are shorting the stock. In other words, whenever it went way, way up like that, they went short, short, short. Okay, they're buying puts, they're selling short, pushing the stock down. That could have very well happened because it didn't last very long. You can see it got up to 130.33, and in the same 5-minute candle, it came all the way back down to 125.82. Right now, it's at 124.17. I'm going to do a video soon on SpaceX. Not today, to give you some insights. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. But anyway, this is what Trade Flash can do for you. Now, if you have Thinkorswim as your trading platform, it's real easy to get this. All you have to do is go down to this plus sign and click on it where it says Add Gadget. And then you can see Select Gadget. The second column, all you do is click Trade Flash and you have it. Okay? So it's just really invaluable. It gives you really good news that comes out, hits the wire. As it hits the wire, it will tell you what institutions are doing. Check this out. At 12:07, look at the Pfizer. Somebody bought 2 million shares of Pfizer at 25.12. Okay, XLF, that's your financial ETF. Large buyer. Somebody's bought nearly 6 million shares at 11.49. I'm sure that's the same institution, whatever. Gives you the highlights of the day, a little bit of things that are going on. But I like it on these equity trades where somebody actually purchases shares. Here's another, somebody sold Pfizer, 2.5 million shares. So the Trade Flash, what it can do, it flashes news so that you can look at that news and make decisions. Now let's go back to the SPY. We've got 28 seconds left to go of the day in the day. And so the $4 billion to buy did not pop the SPY very much at all. So what does that tell me as a trader? That tells me there's a lot of stock to sell. There's got to be at least equal amounts, if not more. And we can go over to time and sales and probably see some of that. Okay, look at the red numbers that are coming in. There's your bell. The market is closed. After the market hours start now. But Trade Flash showed us that we've got $4 billion to buy. And I got to be honest with you, that's not real positive, not for me as a trader or an investor, because it's telling me on the other side there was equal amounts to sell. And it really didn't move it the way it should have. Yesterday, I traded market on close and made a few dollars the last 10 minutes just because of that. So that is Trade Flash. And if you'll get Trade Flash on your TOS account, it will help you make decisions, especially inside decisions, what the big guys are doing and on the buys and sales. I hope that helps.